would say lame excuses, and just diversionary tactic. What he fails to understand is that basic things he's talking to, and I would lapse into my political scientist cap here, that basic things he's talking to is also seriously affected by the crime. No one is escaping unscathed this round. So they are also affected, so they're not swallowing the garbage. They're not swallowing the hogwash anymore.
Yeah, and you're right, because if you look at today's editorial, and many people are weighing in on it, when you had the political editor, Ria Tate at The Express, asked about the fact that people felt a sense of hopelessness in the country, Dr. Rowley responded by saying, I am the leader of the PNM and a PNM government. He said, and we are not about hopelessness. Is he under the belief that the people who are living in these areas who vote for PNM are not as well under siege by the criminal elements?
Well, I would love to know what that means. We are not about hopelessness. No government would be about hopelessness, but that is the reality on the ground. The people are experiencing hopelessness. He may not be about it, and he better deal with it, because that also includes his base, But he should not be implementing policies that are partisan, that are political. The policies should be to the benefit of the entire nation. It should not be political. But even that statement makes absolutely no sense to me, because I don't know why any politician would want to say I'm not about hopelessness. That goes without saying. But the reality on the ground is that the people are hopeless. And that is what he has to deal with. The fact that the people are hopeless, not what he's about.
And let me ask you this. We're about a year and a half away from the calling of the general election 2025. Moving forward, there are many, many issues. And if you look at it now, it seems that the government may be up against the wall with this Dragon gas deal. We the citizens hope that something could come about that to reignite and start our economy once again. But all our economic eggs are in this one Dragon gas deal basket, compounded with the issue of crime, compounded with the perception that many of the independent offices have been tarnished because of alleged political interference, and the list goes on. How serious is 2025, do you believe, in the minds of the citizens?
I think the government has cause to be seriously concerned. The PNM has cause to be seriously concerned because you mentioned Dragon Field, and we are not aware of what are the terms and conditions of that contract. We are not aware of what is in that contract. What I know, is that the government was given permission to explore oil in some Venezuelan waters, or some, territory that is between Venezuela and Trinidad. But why would Venezuela want to do that? What is the deal? What are the terms and conditions? What is Venezuela getting out of it? So I don't know what is happening with Dragon Fields, and I hope Freedom of Information Act, somebody invoke it. We can know, the population needs to know, because that is taxpayers' money.
I agree with you 100%, especially when you have a prime minister saying that this is going to help with the future generation of our children. We really and truly want to make sure that everything there is transparent and moving forward.
What is going to help?
Yeah, and definitely. Yeah, and it could be materialized, it become a reality. Final question, politically, Michaela Pandey, what's your take? She's putting her hat in the ring for 2025. What are her chances, do you believe?
Well, she says she's putting her hat in the ring, and I imagine she has a political party, the Patriotic Front. So I imagine she's going that way. She said something about overtures to the UNC not working out. I don't know how much of that is fact or not. No, I think it's another third party, and it's not going to really make a dent in the politics. Always been my position. It's a two-party system, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, in most of the Caribbean, and also the United States. There are a number of issues that any political party can hone on, and that includes what we just mentioned, crime, Dragon Field, but don't forget property tax, rising cost of living, including food, fuel, transportation, housing. All of these will play in the political platform for 2025.
So true. Well, thank you so much for taking time out and linking with us. Hope you have a very safe carnival, and we look forward to talking to you again in the near future. Best of luck, and do have a wonderful evening.
May you and our viewers keep safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rampersad. We're going to take a short break and be right back.